Aaron's the man. Guys, gals, good morning. I love you back.
There's so much love in this.
Sorbet announce. By the way, thank you for sending out that text to donate. You know, one of the coolest things was, I felt like we had a real organization when you could finally text to donate. That's what all the big guys do. And it's just so fun that people say, so why am I going to text Thursday to 80077? I said, because it's the name of my kid. People say, you named your kid Thursday? Well, she happened to be a black feline, yes. But, so when you text to donate, and trust me, we need it. These amazing projects that we're doing, Factory, Sanctuary, there's a ton of really amazing things. So thank you guys. And our booth is in here, so go check it out. But yes, wear 3D ISF shirts. You guys rock, man. I love you guys. That's in 3D. Yeah. Are there any guys in here?
That's a good amount.
I'm telling you, if you do this with your lady, it's like going shopping with them all day. You are getting lucky tonight. And I just want you to know that.
That 3D t-shirt could be all theirs at the end of the day.
Yeah, or yes, exactly. Here's what I just found. Good as shit. I just realized the formula. Guys, so what you do is you say, hey, honey. Or lady, you say, hey, honey. You want to see that t-shirt crumpled up on the floor later? Buy it for me. Brown chicken, brown cow. Oh no, there's like a 10-year-old in here. Hey, honey, how old are you? How old are you? 9? I'll see you guys later. What state are we in? North Carolina's a pretty open state. Talk to me, guys. I know you didn't hear me come here to hear me ramble.
Well,
hey, brother, thank you.
I'm going to open with a question, though, for you.
What's up?
I just want to point out, you guys are going to talk about this as well. I mentioned the directorial debut. Congratulations.
Thank you guys for watching. Hey, by the way, about that, weird little thing I learned. Broadcast television. I watched the episode. I was watching it with you guys. It was really bright. It was not the episode I shot. I don't know why, but for some reason when they broadcast things, depending on their signal, the networks dial it up and make it brighter, so it looks like television as opposed to the little movie that you shot. Don't know why they did that? I'd love to get to the bottom of it. You want to see the version of the episode of television that I proudly directed and that helped create? Give it a couple days, watch it on iTunes. It's going to be a lot deeper. Darks and blacks will be more saturated. It's going to be like, it's what you're used to seeing. So, watch it on iTunes. Thank you guys.
And Hollywood Light, just to point out, Hollywood Light said that it was one of the best episodes ever.
Oh, wow.
So, I'd say
do we trust them? Okay.
When they say nice things, yes.
When they say nice things. That Ian guy's a shitty director. Wait, do we trust them?
Not credible that time, but Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hi.
We are dying to know why you had a tutu on.
We're all dying. Why? Oh, I don't know how I ended up in a tutu. Oh, I do. I asked for it. No, someone said, do you want a tutu? And I said, do we have it in black? And literally, I'm not even kidding you, 12 seconds later, it was on my arms. Because here you go. It just happened to be walking by. One of our genius wardrobe ladies literally walked by and just put this tutu on my arm. guess what? And maybe mine was like a cheap costume one. They're not very comfortable. Tutus are not comfortable. It's like a
Sort of crackly, kind of like a...
yeah, like a hard taffeta.
Taffeta, yeah.
But it was fun. No one took me seriously. Until I yelled at them. Joke. I don't know how that happened, but I'll tell you, that tutu and I are close.
You keep it close all the time. He's actually wearing it under there right now. I know. Spoiler. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm doing great. And
Me too.
this is nerve-wracking. Anyway, I want to know what your favorite scene is that you've ever filmed. Like you being in it, not filming.
I've had some pretty incredible experiences. There was a scene in a movie I shot called The Rules of Attraction, which was a blast and very interesting 3 months of my life, let me tell you. I'm sitting at this table, it was the Ritz-Carlton in Pasadena, California. And I'm sitting at a table with Swoozie Kurtz and Faye Dunaway, two extraordinarily talented, badass women. And this guy, Russell Sams, I don't know what happened to Russell. He was a genius. That scene was like one of the funniest scenes I've ever seen in a movie. That was a really fun scene. The subject matter was pretty dark and crazy, but there were scenes in Lost that were fun, but Boone was just such a heavy, dark guy. I wish I'd had a lot more levity in my life. Maybe Boone would have lasted a little longer. If Boone would have been more like Damon, I probably would have been at the last frame of, oh wait, I actually wasn't in the last frame. Okay, I would have been in more of the ones in between.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there.
Hi.
I was just wondering, out of all the kind of unexpected friendships that Damon has made, which one was your favorite to develop and film?
You know what? I love Damon's relationship with Alard. Although we don't get to hang out very much anymore, unfortunately. Lame. And he's getting married. I mean, who does that? He's actually smart. By the way, dudes, getting hooked up is what will keep your ass alive and in at least a somewhat straight line. Bonnie and Damon have such a killer... Well, Kat and I work with the same acting coach, this incredible woman named Ivana Chubbuck. If you ever want to know what our process is, just buy her book. It's incredible. What we go through mentally, Kat and I, it's actually pretty profoundly dark and funny sometimes. But Kat and I have this, Katarina Graham and I, when we're on set, we have these weird secret communications. So her and I know what the inner work is. Because let's be honest, Damon Salvatore is not real. I know, shocking, right? He's a fictional character in a fictional town, in a fictional place.
I don't think they want to hear this, man.
And the only way to make that real, what's on the page, is if you can kind of, as far as an actor, is if you can, rather than just make believe it all, is to actually find connective tissue to what's happening in your life and infuse it into the character. And I need this woman, Ivana Chubbuck, to do that. And so Kat and I think it's why you don't see Bonnie and Damon in a lot of scenes, because early on, Bonnie and Damon had so much chemistry that I think the writers and the studio network were like, nope, because it had to be about Elena and Damon.
Thank you.
So, thank you.
Thank you. Hi there.
This is a really cool, weird room. I feel like we're in like Brave New World or something right now with these crazy.
It's a very intense light.
Yeah, I'm nervous, so I'm just imagining you all naked.
But I have to ask that you leave your clothes on.
Yeah, unless you're underage. Go.
I loved your episode that you filmed,
Oh, thank you.
I was wondering if there was any plans of you directing in the future.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, to me, it's the truest form of art, other than writing. Other than the set dressing and all those really incredible things. Because you walk onto a stage or a set, it's an empty canvas, and you get to paint it. As an actor, yeah, you get to do cool things, but you're always at the mercy of the editor or the director, or, it's a really interesting thing in television. If you're doing a movie, which I haven't done in a very long time, and the last one I did was a mistake. It happens. You learn. When you do a movie, you have a beginning, middle, and end. When you sign that paperwork and you show up to set, you know where the story's going. As a television show, you don't know. It's sort of like a relationship or a marriage or going to school or something. You don't really know the outcome, which can be bad. So if a writer got a speeding ticket, or was being yelled at by their mother, or their significant other, or was having a tummy ache because they ate too much chocolate, or whatever, you're subject to what they're going through in their lives. It's an interesting balance and an interesting relationship with these writers. But Robert Evans, who's this super crazy Hollywood tycoon from the 70s who really helped change the film industry for the better, he said, an actor is an actor is an actor is an actor. Meaning an actor is an actor. You show up, you do the best job you can, you leave. And after you leave it, it's someone else's project in their hands. As a director, it's the coolest thing, man. You get to craft moments. And you get to create scenarios where actors get to live truthfully and fully. It's really freaking amazing. I love it. And, Nikki is writing a script right now that I think she might direct. She's directing a couple things. But basically, I just want to be writing and directing and acting and creating things like this until I can't walk. Which, at the rate I'm going, won't be too long.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, and let me ask you, when you're an actor, when you're in front of the camera, we see you and people can pick up on little things that are signature you. When you're a director, were people watching that episode and saying, oh, yeah, that's Ian doing that right there. Like, that's his little flourish. Like, we see his personality coming out.
I think if you really watch the episode compared, or if you were to contrast it to other episodes, you'll definitely see its specificity too. Look, my default is going back to the dark, amazing, edgy shit that was Kevin Williamson and Marco Siega in season 1 and 2 of this show, which is what made this show the show. Somewhere along the lines, Kevin left, and, it's very difficult to start something, and then, Julie is a phenomenal force of a woman. It's hard to carry the same amount. Julie and Kevin, I just want you guys to know, my heroes. Season 1 and 2 of the show, particularly season 1, would get to the office at 9 or 10 in the morning, and they would leave when the sun was coming up the next day, only to go home and nap and go back to the office. It almost killed them. I'm not kidding. Literally almost killed them. So it's not easy to do this. And so to push, and I learned this as a director. How is it? It was actually kind of a profound thought. I don't want to bore the shit out of you guys, but it really was. I was sitting there in the director's chair thinking, because we were a little bit behind, and there's no way in hell I was ever going to make this show run 1 minute over. Warner Brothers gave me this opportunity to do this. I wasn't going to cost the studio more money by being late. Because if you're late, it costs production like $50,000 to $100,000 an hour. If you do that 3 or 4 days in a row, think about how that adds up. You don't want to do that. So how do I get the best shots and the best performances in 12 hours that I'm allotted? And I was sitting there, I was so hopped up on caffeine. And I thought, oh wow, that's life. We run our lives like a production. We get our gym time, our love time, our food time, our entertainment time. We budget out all this stuff, obviously our work time. And hopefully, when it's over, you got as many of the best shots and best memories in the time allotted in the most efficient, economical way. It's really like literally how we live our lives. And I thought, that's funny, you're having this profound thought while you're shooting this, like, you know, scene of this TV show. And I thought, oh man. Well, I hope that's the best way we can do it in life, like when you're shooting a movie or TV show. Your greatest challenge is time. How well are you going to spend that time? I thought that was pretty cool. I came up with that. I was like, whoa.
That was deep at 7 in the morning.
But it's true. So hopefully I get you get the best shots and the best performance, because this isn't a dress rehearsal. You're on the day, every day. It's trippy. So, and then that goes back to the conservationist, activist side of me. People say, like a lot of our members of Congress, well, by that rationale, why wouldn't you just want to live to the fullest, burn through all the oil that you can, spend all the money you can? I mean, you're only here for a short time, right? Really, dude? How about the other people that are coming along? That was the one thing I learned in Washington, man. Like, woo! Congress doesn't think about the really great saying, which is, what is it? You don't own the earth, you borrow it from your children. It's pretty damn true.
Well, and how satisfying is it spending your time in life making certain that other people can spend their time wisely as well?
Well, that's the hope. I mean, other than the fact that they waste almost an hour a week of their lives watching my dumb ass on television.
And they should take the time to watch it again on Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. Our iTunes will be the best. It's going to be the prettiest, most saturated, with the great shadows and all that stuff. Because that's what again, directing is about details. Great directors, the attention to detail is what really floors you. I don't know if any of you guys saw Birdman. Unbelievable. They thought about, he designed those shots for months. I have days. And even that opening shot of Birdman, when you come in slowly to that room and you see Michael Keaton blissed out, floating in the air. The shot was so slow, you actually got to take in the whole room. And in the very beginning of a film, you thought, I'm so I can count the bricks. And it was just, in life, you get to sit somewhere in this room and really take it in. You feel like you're here. We don't get that in entertainment. You don't get that in film. You don't have Bergman anymore shooting 8-minute takes. It just doesn't exist. We want everything super fast, super crazy, and guess what? Read all the statistics, all the studies. We're making ourselves crazy. Our kids all have what we call, I love all these acronyms. Whoa, they blow my mind. ADHD. Well, guess what? When you play video games and watch music videos and watch television that's like cut, our little brains, they're not designed to take in all that information in these weird truncated situations, and it makes us a little crazy. God, the guy, he was the head of Harvard something. I was on a plane with this guy, some huge head of Harvard something. I know. Real educated to say, Ian.
That was his official title.
It's his official title. Head of something at Harvard.
Yeah.
But this guy and I have a huge obsession with our founding fathers and where they came from and how they thought and the ideology behind them. Thomas Jefferson was one of my biggest heroes. They all did some weird shit back then, but he was an amazing guy. He helped forge where we're living now, so we all better thank that guy. The average man now, we are exposed to, and this is mind-boggling, 4,400% more visual stimuli than Thomas Jefferson was when he was walking down a path up the Potomac in 1780. Think about what that's... By the way, that was only a couple hundred years ago. It takes millions of years or hundreds of thousands of years for things to evolve. Our brains haven't evolved for that yet. And that's when I was begging, shooting this episode. Let's do things, let's try and create things in a more fluid way, like we see things in life. And when we want to cut, yeah, let's cut. But let's try and keep things a little moving so that it's not cut, because I don't know, as a viewer, it throws me. So just be aware of it if you can. I mean, I'm not even kidding you. After you watch video games or you watch things on TV or your iPhone or your iPad and stuff all day, take a second. Or the best thing I love too is during the day, parents have DVD players now in the back of their cars to keep their kids quiet. At night, cool. Let them watch all the cartoons they want. During the day, please don't turn those things on. If they want to kick and scream, tell them to shut up. It's the FU of the parent-child relationship. Watch your town and your surroundings go by. Take a second to literally look up at the sky and let your brain calm. I'm telling you, because it's a medical fact, y'all. Some guy at Harvard told me.
Head of Harvard something.
He was the head of something. And he was the head of automotive at Harvard. But he was smart.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Never better.
Okay, my question is, when was the last time you laughed so hard you almost peed?
When's the what?
When's the last time you laughed so hard you almost peed? That's a good question. I'm going to allow it.
I thought you said, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? Last week? Is that cool? I laugh so hard I almost peed myself like 4 times a day. Paul Wesley and I do that to each other. We literally, but I'm not even joking actually. And then my love and I laugh all day. I literally almost pee myself like 5 times a day. Because life should be funny.
Life should make you have to pee.
Life should make you happy.
When he writes a book, like inspirational book, I want that quote in there. I want partial credit for it.
I will give you partial credit. I will give you royalties.
Okay, for that page alone. That's just that.
That is. Thank you for the profound thoughts. But see, that's a great question, by the way. How old are you? How old? 13. 16. How cool is it that she can get up in front of hundreds of people and say, hey, yo, Somerhalder. Yeah, exactly. Give her a hand. Because that's ballsy. Actually, next time I meet President Obama, I'm going to ask him that. Hello.
Hey, Ian.
What is that massive thing you're holding in your hand?
I just want to point out that you can donate even more money to ISF by getting a 3D sweatshirt.
3D sweatshirts are amazing.
Yes.
By the way, those sweatshirts, I sleep in those things. Like, especially when I'm out in my Airstream.
So it'll be like sleeping with you.
Basically, yeah. They're insanely comfortable. Go get these
That's not
sweatshirts.
my question, that's a statement. But
Yeah,
anyway,
that's a hell of a statement. Some guy at Harvard told me something.
I just want to say congratulations on the episode. It was
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
Yeah, I really feel like you brought out the best in the actors.
Oh, thanks.
Some of those scenes between you and Kat, and oh my God, Candace was
I just yelled at them a lot.
amazing.
Do this!
So, but I kind of want to step away from the acting and the directing, and you have so much going on that I actually believe you are a real vampire and don't sleep.
I don't sleep much.
So you have ISF, you have Thrive Market that you just started, which is awesome.
Yes, by the way, thanks for Thrive Market. It's basically online. You know all that really super expensive shit in the middle of Whole Foods that not everybody can afford because it's so overpriced? Yeah, and if you live out in the sticks, you can't get it anyway. We started a company, it's called Thrive Market. It's all of those things in Whole Foods, except for the fresh stuff, from like 25 to 50 or 60% less, and ship it to your house. Yeah, it's like $50 a year to join it, and you just, it's crazy not only what you save, but how quickly you get it. And there's no reason in this country while eating healthy shit should cost more. Right? I don't understand it. We're supposedly the most quote-unquote developed nation in the world, and yet we deprive our people of like simple healthy things like food. Sorry. But go to Thrive Market, it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind.